So yo, chat. Right now the allegations have been presented before us that some main characters are hated by the audience to the point that like people don't understand where their hate is coming from.
Yeah, people have been talking. You know what I'm saying? The community has been talking, the chat has been talking, they have been saying that these particular main characters are the peak of the worst.
The worst of the worst. It was annoying in their respective franchises.
No, the peak of the worst.
The peak of the worst.
Yes,
Yeah, that's
the
crazy.
best of the worst.
So who is the first on our list?
So what we have is first, let me pull this up real quick. Deku. Huh.
Damn.
Deku. Huh.
I see it. I see why you can hate Deku as a character. Because, from the first season to the second season, people were like, he was basically the embodiment of a weak, nerdy nigga. And about people, they don't like seeing nerdy, weak people that can't defend themselves against bullies in media. Because it reminds them of their childhood. Makes them scared. Gives them a level of like fear. Like, nah, why are you standing up for yourself? Like, you're meant to be strong. You're meant to push this guy off you. You're strong now,
No, I don't think that's even the reason. It's just some of his actions and his attitude. Hey, Bakugo!
Jesus Christ. Ain't no way. Nah, see
Bakugo!
the English dub did irreparable damage to
this is not you, Cartoon!
Nah, that's terrible. But still, I feel like the reason why people hate Deku is because he's a crybaby. But I feel like he has gotten better throughout the later ends of the season.
I think people hated him because he fed up to Bakugo way too much, you know what I'm saying?
I mean,
he was willing to forgive him for all his actions. And even when he had one for all, he didn't punch this thing out to the side and say, you're a fucking bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, people, that's what everyone in the show wanted.
I'm telling you, every Deku fan wanted Deku to pull up on Bakugo and tell him,
exactly.
You're a worthless bitch ass
nigga. Like your life has zero purpose.
You deserve to kill yourself now and give someone a piece of that oxygen in the ozone layer. But it's a shonen series. You can't go that crazy in those mangas. But well, I can see where the Deku hate comes from. If I go to put Deku in terms of hateability, I'll put him in like meh. He can be hated, but he's not that bad of a character.
He's actually not that bad of a character. So, you know what I'm saying? The show improves his character later.
Now, Asta.
The shouting.
Now, that's where the audience comes from. The shouting. Now, I can see why the shouting is seen as annoying. Because even me too, if I saw a small boy shouting at me all the time, I'll be pissed off too. But it is that Asta as a character gets better the longer the series goes on. He doesn't shout as much as the series goes on. So, I can't really hold it up against him. Like, at the beginning of the series, it's like, he's crazy, he's insane, he's a childish child. It's annoying, but
that's annoying, part of his character.
Yeah, I think annoying.
He's meant to annoy you.
Yeah, he gets less annoying over the series, and he also gets some hype moments, and he actually becomes an interesting character over the series. So, in Asta, I'll put him at doesn't really deserve the hate. Doesn't deserve that much.
Oh, let's actually add tiers though. Let's add tiers.
Yeah, we'll do
so
that.
Hateability.
Yeah. So
Deku is on what tier?
So Deku is currently on Met tier. Like I see where you're coming from, but I don't really care that much. He's on Met tier.
So C.
Then that's C. That's basically C. So
C
Deku is meh. Asta is B. So you don't really like hate him that much. He's not really a bad character.
So A, B, and C. Which one is higher? Which one is more?
So C, the more you C is lower, but that's where you are as a character.
That means you're more hateable.
You're more hateable, yeah.
Okay.
When you go down to D, when you're like the also the worst. Now, Takemichi. Oh my god, Takemichi.
First of all, I don't even understand his
my
character.
hatred for Takemichi.
Imagine a grown adult, let's say 27, 28. You know what I'm saying? Your life is trash, but for some reason you're reminiscing about a high school girl
in your 30s.
When you were 15. That if only I. And now let's say this, right? You actually get the chance to go back in time. But then you're a bitch in that past timeline. Again, you're repeating worse mistakes. I swear to God, like I wish the first season just ended with her dying, him coming back, and people just realizing that no, there's no second chances.
Cannot change
but the series had to continue. They had to keep showing this crybaby nigga do more and more annoying things, and
And then they now expect us to like support him and wait for him to develop. Bro, his development is trash, bro. What was the best thing he did in that arc? No form of training, no form of learning. You have the two strongest niggas. They like you. They're on their side. Tell them to teach you how to fight back. You are an adult in a child's body. You are smart. You're not stupid. But no, they are blushing in front of a 15-year-old girl. You can't even take care of her. And now you're still scared of, oh my God. Yo, Takemichi is a character, but he's a living embodiment of failure. That's what he is. Like, he's just failure. And I can't defend that main
just
character.
crying. Like,
So-
I mean,
Takemichi.
Deku cries, yes, but at least he fights.
Yeah.
He does some cool shit every once in a while.
You know, people think
This
Deku is
nigga
Takemichi,
does
but
nothing
nah.
else but cry.
Takemichi is more of a bitch than Deku. At least Deku, he at least fights back. He at least
Stand up for
stands up for
himself.
himself. You know, Takemichi's bitch ass. Oh my God. Well, Takemichi, I'm putting that nigga on literal F, bro. That nigga is worthless. He's so annoying, trash character. Put him in the dumpster. Takemichi Tiago. Now, we have Yeager. Eren Yeager.
Oh, Aaron's on the list.
Now, Eren.
Kind of makes sense.
Eren, I feel like the crash for Eren was the OG seasons and the end of the series. I feel like that's where hit for Eren came. Now, Eren is a character, but in terms of writing, in terms of lore, how he was written, how he was portrayed as a character, I see where the author was coming from with him. I see where he was coming from. The beginning season, he was childish, he was annoyed, he was angry. You know, I mean, if he thought that it's my mother, I'll also be pissed off too. Like, I don't blame bro. But, you know, that was fine, that was fair. You know, season 2 came along, he was getting better, but also regressed since season 2. Season 3 also came, you know, fair enough. Eren got better, he started to calm down, but he was not truly like within himself yet. Then season 4 happened, and Eren changed his personality. Now, this Eren was an Eren that seemed to be in control. He knew what he was going to do. He had a plan. You know, each one of his lines had like a level of aura, which is like, you know, I keep moving forward. I never stop moving forward. You know, like something like that. Like he had a goal in mind that we thought that, oh, what's this guy's plan? What is he about to do? This is why this guy wanted to wipe out the rest of humanity. Now, fair enough. You want to wipe out humanity. That's nice, you know, that's not something that is bad. But what pissed me off about his character was the ending of the manga where he told Armin, his best friend, that the reason why he did most of this was because he didn't want Mikasa to date another person after he died. That ruined everything for Eren, bro. I was not lines out from his mouth, but the level of rage that just came out from him, I was like, Mikasa, you treated her like shit throughout the entire show. Like, okay, not like shit, but like you didn't like take care or even like portray it to her that and said that, oh, I care about her that much. I thought you guys were like brother and sister, but no, you actually loved her, which is insane. And what to do in the end, just like cry to Armin as bro, you have to, man. You know, Eren's ending is a fair ending for the character he was because it proves to us that he didn't change in season 1. He was still the same crybaby bitch ass nigga. But in terms of annoying, he's not as annoying as other characters on the list. So I'll put him on bet here. They can still like the character, he's not bad, but you know, he still has his flaws and shit. Now, Natsu. Now, Natsu is a product, it's not a product of his time. No. I won't say that. Natsu as a character has developed.
Maybe I'd more watch the show.
Now, he's developed. No, think about Natsu. Natsu is not the character that you go to see to attach yourself to. No. You have to remember that Natsu is not the main character of Fairy Tail. It's actually Lucy. You know, the girl that he met. Lucy, we see the universe of Fairy Tail through her. Natsu as a character has already developed. He already has his ideas within himself. Him as a character, he's meant to support the other characters in the show to develop. Natsu as a character is meant to be like a lightning rod. He's meant to be like the understanding character, you know. When Erza like loses faith in herself, Natsu is the guy that goes to her to make her pick up herself up, you know, that Erza, you cannot lose here, you're the iron lady or something. When Grey is goofing off, Natsu is the character that brings him back to his senses. When Lucy is losing fear within herself, Natsu is also the character that comes back to her to help her regain that confidence in herself in order to fight against villains and demons in the universe. Now, I get it, Natsu is annoying, he yells a lot, he shouts, he's like big fire, salamander, burning nigga, but as a character, he said what he was. He's not a bad character, he's not an evil character, not a terrible character. I feel like I have to defend Natsu because I don't think Natsu is the terrible character that people are coming to see in a show. Not the character that you go and wait for him to develop 500 actors. No. Natsu in chapter 1 is still Natsu in chapter 506. He doesn't change as a character. He's just there as a definite place to do. He's just the embodiment of Fairy Tail. That's who Natsu is. So, this is annoying. I'll put Natsu. No, he's not really an annoying character, but I can see where people are coming from, so I'll put him on bet here, which will just be B. Now, we go on to the ultimate demon. Kirito. Yeah. Kirito. You know, the way really hate Kirito like that, I don't think people hate Kirito. I don't think so.
You know, series is. I forgot why I even stopped in the series, but it's. I won't even say it's a badly made series. I mean, the story is like he enters the place, the guy decides to trap everyone inside the world, and I mean, it's a nice concept. So I'm not even gonna lie about that. But as for main character, I mean, he gets every single thing in the show
Wrong.
easily.
He's the reason for the isekai protagonist, bro. He is the reason for the isekai protagonist.
Like the developers literally support him. Meanwhile, they're fighting him, and that makes zero sense. How are you supporting an enemy to beat you when you're supposedly the antagonist? I don't even understand.
Exactly, bro.
But
Then
I mean,
his personality was like a blank slate, bro. Oh my god. Kirito, in terms of personality, bro, was like the embodiment of and I'm strong, and I swing my axe,
I'm a gamer.
and I do and you know the bastard, he had the guts, the no pun intended, the guts to claim the title of the Black Swordsman from that guy, from Ghost of the Dead. Like, you know how insane that shit is. The bastard calling himself the Black Swordsman. No! You're the goofy dumbass. Like, see, Kirito's a character, but he's a living embodiment of like, yeah, you know, the developers gave me early access, and that's why I'm really strong and really powerful. And I'll help my girl that I married in the game to escape this universe. Like, look, yo, Kirito,
I'll support her in her farming.
yo,
With her farm points and
see
increase
that
strength.
Kirito is not a personality; he's an idea. He's not a concept. He's not a character. He's just a best place for people to just imagine themselves within. So, Kirito, I'll put him the same level as Deku. He's not really
a drawing board.
He's just a drawing board. It's using money character. Not really that fair. Not really that cool. He's just meh. Well, that's it for the video, man. You know, if there are any other main characters that you think are kind of mid, kind of trash, you can put it in the comments below. Till next time.
そういえば、あなたの休暇はもう始まっていますね。最後に一つ言っておく。時は仮説。メイド